Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? Good evening, Trader 007, MSG, Kyle, Lit, Son of Wall Street, Etheregram, Rotund, George, Sam. How we doing, guys? How's everybody doing? How'd you guys trade today? My day was one and done. One and done. I felt like I was in a banger, and it came back and stopped me out before it went for a major move. And I knew that was going to tilt me, so I took one trade today. One trade, I made $600 and was done. That was my trading day. You learned a lot from my stream last night, Rotund? You mean 2 nights ago? I missed last night's stream because my internet was out. So last night, I wasn't streaming. So joke's on you, actually. But yeah, I'm glad. You're good but not happy with the market? Yeah, I don't blame you. It's really frustrating. We just want the range to break, and it just absolutely refuses. That must be why you were off on entries watching the wrong day, Rota. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. What's up, JRM? Thank you. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you haven't yet, as people are slowly filing in. Tonight, we are going to do another giveaway for those of you that are early this evening. We're going to give away a 50K TakeProfitTrader account this evening. We'll do it towards the end of the stream. Obviously, we're still strat testing. You can see the account. I think I have the account balance up there right now. Is slightly negative still. We might try to put our foot on the gas on this thing, though. This is week 2 of testing this strategy out, and it's still pretty much just floating around break even. If we start ranging, I might change up the strat to take the opposite of what I would normally take, since that seems to be working in a range market. What's up, Calvin? What's up, Vanjian? How are you? J-Rod? Need that Verizon Wi-Fi backup. I know someone told me, they were like, oh, just use the hotspot on your phone. And I was like, that's not gonna carry the weight during a stream. No, it's annoying. Like, I've tried that before when it's happened before when I first started streaming, and it's just constant buffering. It's annoying. People tune out. What's up, Salt Farm Kids? Yeah, nobody wants to watch a stream that's just constantly buffering. So hotspots don't work for live streams. Or at least with everything that we got going on during a trading live stream, that is. We had the crossover up top right before I went live. So I don't know if I should try the short here or not. What's up, Algo? How are you? Or if I should let it settle down a little bit before we start clicking buttons. Algo, you've been learning about volume profile? Yeah, that's good. Lots of people use volume profile. As far as levels are concerned, we are kind of right at one right now. So the short does kind of make sense if we get that hold below here. You do have point of control currently sitting right at the lower range of that as well. Let the spread close a little bit. Is the spread still really wide? I haven't even looked at what like the actual spread is. As far as orders on the books, looks like there's a lot of interest down here around 200 and just below 200. So if we start heading heavy to the downside over the next day or so, I would keep an eye on this area. I don't know what to expect, though. It seems like every... Are you in the wrong stream? What do you mean, Alga? What's up, Phantom Panic? How are ya? Oh, Algo, you jumping around from the vertical stream to the horizontal stream? Yeah, I could see you the whole time. I could see you the whole time. All right. The other thing that we could try tonight, guys. Well, this market, I swear, if you're not trading micros in this market, I don't know that you can survive trading minis right now. Granted, if it's a 1 day to pass, yeah, Minty, we're still trying it out. I'm gonna do it until this account either fails or passes. Was my plan, but I might have to size up to push the envelope a little bit on the thing. I don't want to be stuck in it for a couple, you know, for like a month, especially on a 25K. Wait, what? What, Algo? What are you talking about? You had a breakdown last week? Wait, what? I don't understand. What's going on? Oh, yeah. You haven't seen what's going on. What's up, Cash? How are ya? LSG, how are ya? Izzy, welcome. What's up, Joyce? Got people still slowly filing in. Hey, do me a favor as you guys are filing in. Oh, I came up in a conversation today, Algo. Oh, that you were having with somebody else? Oh, yeah. I mean, Algo, I mean, you know me. I'm not the world's greatest trader. I'm not selling anything. I know, MSG. I'm looking at it right now. We're about to get that crossover in the close above. Problem is, guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but I feel like every position that I've gotten in, the very next candle completely reverses, even if it's a big candle. LSG, I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, Algo, as far as that's concerned, I don't sell any premium mentorships or signal services or anything like that. I'm no different than any of you. I still have days that I struggle, you know? I'm not going to hide from that. I think what separates me from a lot of people, though, is my ability to call it, to say I'm done. My ability to walk away. But that also comes with time, right? I remember when I started trading, I hated the weekends. And I don't know if any of you are in that position right now, but I hated the weekends. I couldn't wait for the markets to open back up, right? I was chomping at the bit to in order to get back to the charts and start trading again. Now I enjoy my time away from the charts. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? This is what we're going to be doing tonight? Ah, nice, Kelly. Yeah, Algo, we're actually doing some strategy testing now. We're doing EMA crossover strategy test. I purchased a 25K, and that's kind of what we're doing right now. But yeah, as far as the risk management and stuff is concerned, like I think that just comes with experience and time. You know, learning your emotions, learning your psychology. What's up, Mohammed? How are you? Jeff, how are you? Limitless? Yeah. Oh, it was you? What's up, Kirk? You just needed some Wi-Fi. Okay. I got you. Okay. All right. As far as to the top side is concerned, really my line in the sand right now was the 610 area. I don't think we have hit the peak yet, though. I do think this is probably, if we start heading to the top side, this area is once again going to get traded, that 950, 960 area. Seems like a logical spot. Maybe it kind of rejected this afternoon, it looks like, but I don't know, guys. It's just all range. It's just all range. It's like anywhere up in here, you look to short. Anywhere down in here, you look to get long, and that's it. What's up, Tris? How are you? All right, we got about 61 people in here. Flying in Q, it's been a good day. Nice. Yeah, I hope all you had a good day. This action was not it, though. I remember coming back after my workout today and looking at this happen over here to the left-hand side. For those of you on the shorts feed, this was disgusting. I was watching this play out, and I was like, people are getting absolutely wrecked right now. Absolutely wrecked. Candle after candle. Just back and forth violently. Limitless, how's my workout been? Yeah, I mean, guys, I've been running like at least a minimum of 3 miles a day. Today was a 5-mile run. I've got my consistent mile right now is like at right around 7-minute mile over the longer ones. The 3-minute I try to hold like a 6-minute mile pace, 6 minutes to 6-minute 30 mile pace. I haven't ran an all-out mile in a while. That's probably going to be next. We'll see how fast I really am. Wow. Look at this pump. Look at the pump off the lows. I mean, we're talking over 100 points off that little sweep of those lows. High school, you got 555. 555 is a solid mile. Yeah, I mean, on this move, let's see. You got the gap sitting up there still. I mean, it's already been filled, but you can see a couple rejections here off that area. Sold off heavy from that area earlier today as well. Guys, if we get back inside that gap from the weekly open, it could get really sideways. Oh my goodness. We aren't going to get a trade tonight. We are not going to get a trade tonight. What am I supposed to do here? There is a block sitting up there around 25K or just shy of 25K. I don't know if we're coming back to snag that, or if we're just going to rocket to the moon. Just jump in. It'll be fine. What's up, Joel? How are you? Red, you want to try trade C? Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, Red, so I couldn't tell you. Alpha, you took a trade today? You felt off and you're good with it? Yeah, I was kind of in the same boat. I caught one trade today, and that was it for me. Does TradeC use TradingView charting as well? I mean, guys, what? Joel, it does? Okay. Yeah, Red, it's probably pretty similar. Red, how you feeling, by the way? You never messaged me back. I'm actually glad you're here. I'm glad to see you're alive. I know you've been battling an illness. Like I said, guys, tonight we are going to be giving away a 50K Take Profit Trader account for those of you that are just tuning in. We'll do it towards the end of the stream. We're going to do the marbles race again. We're only going to open up about a 5-minute window to register and get yourself into the race, and then we'll close that 5-minute window so that we can eliminate as many bots as possible. Yeah, Jip, I mean, you definitely got the rip there. You definitely got the ripper candle. The ripper upside. What's gold doing? Kind of choppy and sideways. Should we try it on gold, guys? Should we give it a shot on gold? We have the crossover. Your girlfriend really enjoyed watching the marbles. The marbles is fun. I mean, we have an entry here on gold. Right now, as we speak. Run a poll. I mean, we have an entry. We definitely have an entry here. Not sure I'm a huge fan of the entry, but we definitely have an entry. Everybody's do it. No regrets. Oh, Algo, it'll just be 1 micro. Normally on NQ we're going 2 micros. It would just be 1-to-1. Legacy, the Asian market. So I mean, tonight you just got a straight ripper on NQ. Gold's kind of just, I mean, it's sliding around. It's sideways though. Yeah, this is too tight, I think, on the moving averages. That's way too tight to take it. Everything's sideways. The 9, the 21, the 50, everything is sideways. But yeah, let me know how you guys did today. Did you guys make money? Did we get wrecked? I hope nobody got wrecked. That was some nasty price action. Put the 200 and the 1100 EMA on. The 1100 EMA? Boy, that's got to be slow moving. What time frame, Algo? Oh, on gold. You're saying the 220 and the 1100 on gold. Is this a 2 rippers 1 cup scenario? On the 1 second? I know, nerd. I know, nerd. The 1100 EMA has got to be really slow. Oh, do it on MNQ? On a 5-minute? The 1100? I've never heard of anybody using an 1100 EMA. Let's see, are we going to range tonight, or are we actually going to get a move? This is good. This one's going to be a lot of risk here, so I'm going to have to be. Maybe I should just take it off of the 21 instead of the 9. 1,000 to 1,100 on a 6-month chart. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody using it. I know, an 1100. That's wild. I'll look at it. I'll look at it for sure at some point. Check Discord. A 921, a 50, a 200, and an 1100. The 1100's just got to be, it's got to be so slow moving. You'd map out one trade per lifetime. That's kind of that's kind of the feeling that I get. Generational lows. That's probably, I mean, I guess if price ever got there, yeah, it's probably very powerful. The 1100 is just a horizontal line regardless of what the market is doing. I mean, it's got to be really slow moving. Oh, come on. Get me in. Get me in, Naz. This could be an immediate stop out, guys. For sure. Yeah, Legacy, I'm kind of in the same boat. I just wish we'd get a break. You know, get a break from the range, the back and forth a lot. What's up, Jay? You just ripped gold for 1,000? Nice. Oh, gosh. Immediate stop out. Yeah, I'll take a look, Algo. After the stream, I'll take a look at it. Oh, what's the plan here, guys? Why are we pumping 100 points, selling off 100 points? All right, so that loss puts the account at negative $300. Yeah, I mean, I might just have to avert the strategy and get this thing done. This strategy is terrible for we were positive $18 at a peak. And since we got there, it's been 2 losses in a row. And now we're pretty much, I mean, we've lost half of what we made back. Roton, 1 trade per lifetime trigger sounds. You might as well be an investor at that point. Oh, this is nasty. This is nasty. I hope you guys are able to catch some of this. But this is atrocious. This is crazy. Hey, Miss K. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, IFVG entry. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me. Thank you for the reminder, Miss K. Appreciate you. Yeah, Doc. So the strategy that we're trying out, which has not proved good at all, is the 50 is our bias indicator. The 50 EMA, this red line. So if price is above, we're only looking for long entries. If price is below, we're only looking for shorts. So if we can get the retest of this blue line with price still being below the 50, it would be a short signal for me, but like I said, I'm not an EMA. I mean, my normal strategy is simple support and resistance, right? So this is something entirely different for me. First gen money, you're new to futures. 2 days in, you got a 6K account. It was at 6,200. You lost a couple hundred over the last couple days. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I would trade paper for like 6 months, to be fair. And this market environment is not the best to be learning in either. I'll be 100% honest with you. This is some of the most difficult trading. I've been trading for 5 years, and this is some of the most difficult trading that I've experienced. So don't be disheartened if you're in the beginning stages of your journey. This is very difficult. Very, very difficult. What's up, D-Man? How? D-Man, how long have I been full-time? I've been full-time for 4 years. 4 years. And my income is from trading. Affiliates goes back into the channel. I've got a business partner, an editor that I pay. I don't make what most of these guys make in affiliates. Let's put it that way. What you see out there from all the other like big influencer trading streamers, I don't make that. Not even close. Oh, you have stock and options experience. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to have a little more leverage in the futures. Obviously, the Nasdaq is 20 to 1. S&P 500 is 50 to 1. So you just need to be careful. I would recommend just sizing down. Go micro. Use micro contracts. They're 1/10 the size of a full E-mini contract. All right, are we going to range, guys? That's the question. Are we going to range? Just a really 100-point wide range. Doc's like, get long. Unfortunately, I have to stick to the strategy. Otherwise, it deviates away from the purpose of doing this. What's up, Freddie? The channel has grown. Yeah, I guess if you haven't tuned in a little while and you're just getting back to the channel, yeah, what are we at right now? Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, we're 7,316 subscribers. So we are definitely growing. We are definitely growing. It's crazy. Like I said, it's crazy. Back in July, what do we have? 1,000? So I mean, some of you have been around since the beginning. Since the beginning of the channel. Yeah, first gen. I tell you what, you know where I think you'll be a little more comfortable just because generally it moves a little bit slower. Obviously, the ES moves a little bit slower than the Nasdaq. You don't get as much wiki price action, you know, random runs of levels and stuff like that. But YM is going to flow a little bit more smooth and tends to trend a little bit more. Doc, do I usually trade the Asia market? We stream during the Asia session, so you know, I'll trade it for a while. Prior to streaming during Globex, I did not trade it. Hey, thanks, Chris. Yeah, we got just shy of 100 people in the stream right now. I'm not sure how many are in the shorts feed, but in the horizontal stream, we've got about 100 people in there. We normally get to up around 250 people in the stream at a point in time. Yeah, Doc, it's just the volatility, right? And the geopolitical environment, I think. Yeah, first gen. Yeah, give YM a shot. It moves a little bit more slowly. It moves a little slower than the other indices do. All right, guys, if we can get that retest here, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know if we should just try to play the range and take the opposite of what the strategy says, or or actually take what the strategy says. I don't even know anymore. I can tell you I'm tired of this account being right around break even. Yeah, Chris, I mean, if we lose this level, we're probably going back to 610. Back down here. But, I mean, you've clearly got support here. It's just whether the sellers have enough strength to push through. What I would be looking for at this point, if I wasn't strat testing, I would be looking, well, I mean, most of you already know. I would be looking for the move down, the sweep, the push back up, and the rejection. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. It's time to... You think it's time to start taking the opposite? Okay, so if we get the push back above and the crossover below the 50, you think I should just hit the long, is what you're saying? What a wild, wild night. Legacy gold. You want me to trade? You want me to try it on gold? Oh, gold's pumping. Let's see what would have happened on gold here. So we got the crossover. Would have been long from right here. Would have had to take a little bit of heat. Stop would have been right here at 120 or 121. Market moves like it's OPEX. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I've been telling people for the last, honestly, the last 6 months, guys, has been some of, like I said, I've been trading 5 years. It's been some of the hardest trading that I've experienced. Not that it shows in my P&L too much, but I think the only reason that I've been profitable over that time is because of my risk management and because I've been walking away. It's been stressful. Let's say, I'll put it that way. It's been stressful trading. At least for me, it has. I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it's been very, very difficult. And it could just be because I'm a trend continuation trader, you know, higher time frame support and resistance. Oh, limitless. No, seven figures. 7 figures. I know who you're talking about. Not going to mention it. That's not my business to discuss on a live stream. No offense. I'm not going to discuss that on a live stream. Limitless, I can't do that. I can't give out that kind of information. That's not my place to do that. People's money is their own business. It's not mine. Hey, Chris, that's a welcome surprise. Limitless, it was on Nasdaq. It was on Nasdaq. Hey, what's up, LC? No, don't do that. There's no hugging trees at 170 miles an hour. CS planning to trade on gold. Well, I don't trade the metals myself. But people in my chat do trade gold and silver quite a bit. They'd probably be better people to talk to than me on trading gold and silver. Those of you that are in the vertical stream, the shorts feed, by the way, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience in the horizontal. You'll get to see my full monitor, and that's where most people are hanging out and chatting it up. A lot better viewing experience. But yeah, CS, as far as advice on trading gold goes, I'm probably the wrong guy to ask. I don't want to sit here and lie to you like I know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing on metals. But we do have a lot of gold traders in here. Limitless, kind of, yes. Kind of, yes. Levels, he's a levels guy. He, pretty similar. CS, all right, whatever. What advice would you give for a beginner? CS, honestly, I would paper trade. I would paper trade for at least 6 months before you ever put any real money into the market. That would be step one. Step two, I mean, do you understand the basics of trading? That would be my next question. Would be like, obviously, do you know what a candlestick is, right? Do you know how to read a chart? That would be my next question. All right, we are getting close to the entry here, guys, again. Looks like it would be right here. Or price is just going to run away from us once more. What's up, the genetic? Okay, so for this strategy that we're testing out, by the way, don't copy these trades. I'm not an EMA trader. EMA strategy at all. I don't even use indicators really on my real charts. So we're just testing the 921 crossover. So we've got the 9 is the blue that you see on the charts. The 21 is the white, and the red is the 50. We're trading the Nasdaq futures. So ticker symbol NQ, MNQ actually, because we're doing micros. Guys, the shorts feed must be active tonight. A lot of people chatting in the shorts feed tonight. A lot of people. $14.50 is so much better. Yeah, Legacy. I mean, I'm willing to adjust. This is just one of those ones that every beginner, when they search on the internet, is one of those that pops up all the time. So I figured we would start here. So basically, I'm looking for the crossover. I'm looking for a candle closure above, and then I want to enter on the retest. If we ever get a retest. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Wow. This is Raul, what mic do I use? It's actually a really cheap mic. It's a Fifine AM8. I think it's around $50 or something like that. All right, how many people we got in here? We got just over 100 people in here now. You're a cell phone pleb, so you'll stick with the vertical. You can still view the other one on your cell phone. But you're more than welcome to stick in the vertical stream as well. Teddy, the 1,000 tick or 2,000 tick charts. You really? I mean, I've never traded with tick charts myself, so I don't know what that would even look like. This is volatile for Asia session, guys. This is definitely volatile for Asia session. I know I kind of wanted to find like a Heikin-Ashi strategy of some kind, because I've never traded with Heikin-Ashi candles. You know, for me, typically all I really care about is price and volume. You think this one is the only retest we're going to get? The 9? I'll keep trailing and see if we can get a tap on it for sure. You use Heikin-Ashis after you've entered a trade, Doc? Does it show good reversals? Helps you hold trades longer. All right, well, let's get a stop in here. I think I'm actually going to give this room to breathe, guys. I'm just going to put my stop down here below this swing. And if we're ranging, I'm just going to take a big L on this one. Let it play out. Tired of messing around. We'll just target there for now. All right, since you're going to twist my arm. See if we can get that move up towards 800. That second contract, I'll go break even on if we do get this full target here. Micah, trading is illegal. You're from Trinidad? Well, welcome to the stream. So first gen on the right, this is the DOM surface. So this is kind of like Bookmap. These are the orders on the books. So your red and green bubbles are your aggressive buyers and sellers. And then the lines over here on the right are your limit orders, your passive buyers and sellers. My goodness, price is jumpy tonight, guys. What are we looking at spread-wise? Are the spreads still a little wide? Yeah, Doc, we're long right now. Oh, Jack, so it's not Bookmap. This is actually a built-in feature on my trading platform, Quant Tower. So it's not actually Bookmap. Yeah, I'm sure someone in the chat does use Bookmap, though. So there might be somebody that could help you out as far as what you should be looking at. What's up, Ahmed? How are you? Oh gosh, more range. Just volatility and range all the time. What are you guys thinking? Are you thinking downside from here, or are we thinking the move back up? Or just sideways? Pretty much flat on the session right now. The Nas is slightly red. Jack only down $70? Yeah, because the last 2 days, right? Asia and London sessions have been heavy sells. And then New York opens up and it pretty much recovers all the selling from New York and London session. If we get that push above 800, I'll obviously trail that second contract stop. I don't know that we're even going to get there. It could just stop at 780 in reverse. Or shy of 780. Wow. I mean, guys, don't trade minis on this. Don't trade minis. I mean, if you market it in anywhere in that little move, you're instantly getting slippage. Yeah, Telegram, no, that's for sure. The market's actually moving while I'm streaming, while I'm live, for a change. That normally doesn't happen during my live streams, guys. Normally, I go live and the market goes completely dead and goes sideways for 2-3 hours. Like I said, we are giving away a 50K Take Profit Trader test account this evening. We'll do it towards the end of the stream. We'll open up the enrollment window for about 5 minutes for you guys to sign up. After that 5-minute window closes, we will not allow any more entries. We're going to do the marbles race again. Jesus, I'll let you know. You'll know exactly how to do it when we start it. It's really simple. There will just be a command prompt that you'll have to type in the chat, and it will show you that you've entered and that you got a ticket into it. What's up, Zen Zen? What's up, Tim? How are ya? There's nothing to type in yet. There's nothing to type in yet. Nothing to do. Oh, nice, Tim. Nice, congrats. Dang, stock market, you're just flipping around. Just scalping away. What's up, Minimum? How are ya? Welcome to the community. Oh, this might be a full stop here too, guys. Might be. Looks like we might be range bound. Up 200 tonight already? Nice. Sheesh. Yeah, there's nothing to type in yet, guys. Nothing to do. No, Todd, I'm not short. Strategy says, well, strategy gave me another long signal, which is apparently the wrong signal. So, unfortunately, it's probably going to be another L. What's up, Kyle? They want $1,000 for 12 months, Jack? Oh, man. All right, 710 has to hold in order for longs to still be okay. It's looking pretty heavy, though. This is looking like a full stop out at this point. At least a sweep of those prior lows. Trading for keeps. How's it going tonight? Well, the strategy is not performing well because it's range bound. But everything else is good. Yeah, Jack, look, I personally don't recommend. There's enough free information on the internet where I don't recommend giving anybody $1,000 or more for trading education, unless you're going to like Wall Street to actually learn from an individual trader or something like that. I just don't see. There's too much free information out there. Let's put it that way. Not that there's people that don't know what they're doing, but the scams are so prevalent in this industry that I just can't recommend. I can't recommend you spending that kind of money on it. Red, I'll teach you for 900. Yeah, Wild, that's fine. I hope that whatever you paid for helps you. I did. I'm not going to recommend on my channel that people pay thousands of dollars for a course or a mentorship. I can't do that. Regardless of what your guys' experience is, I can't personally feel good about doing that. If there's anything that I've learned about trading, it's that everybody's different. What works for some doesn't work for others. You know, it's all what patterns your brain recognizes. The stock market, I hope we get a heavy sell. I'm tired of the range. I'd like to see like 23,800 to be fair. Well, let's see if they do nasty to the bears here. Let's see if they just front run those lows and reverse it out of here, or if they sweep those lows. What's that, a telegram? Iran officially declared jihad? DMN. So because I have a personal account with EdgeClear, I get a full license to Quantower for free. If you don't have that, or if you don't have a prop account with a prop firm that offers a full license, you will need to pay for the DOM surface. Yeah, you will need a special license for it. Yeah, minimum. I mean, obviously going break even there would be ideal. But the thought is I should be targeting 1-to-1 as far as risk to reward. That was the premise behind it. So I have to let this play out. Does that make sense? Because that's what the strategy says to do. And it's not a great strategy right now, admittedly. In sideways markets, this is not it. But we're just strategy testing. Because it's user friendly. DMN, that's why. I used to trade on Tradeovate when I first started trading futures. And it was constantly glitching and having issues. And I switched to Quantower just to try it as something new. And I just never went back. I like it a lot. It's customizable. It has everything that you need. It's fairly reliable. I really never have any issues with it. I don't know if this is looking like a long setup just yet. I mean, eventually the dam is going to break, right? We're putting pressure on the level, on support here. Eventually it's going to probably snap back into this chop zone from earlier today. But who knows? Could reverse back up to the top. No, first gen. My strategy is really, really simple. I'm looking for break and retests of these gray boxes that you see. Both to the top side and to the downside. So in other words, I'm looking for order flow confirmation from here as price is trading in these levels. And then I'm looking for, like, say price was moving aggressively up through here. I'd be looking for a break and a hold here. Entry would be here, stop below here. Vice versa to the downside, right? You just look for big bars and scalpo. Nothing wrong with that. If you like to trade momentum, nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, the Danky's not so sure about the strategy? Oh, me neither. Me neither. It's getting wrecked tonight because it's been sideways. What's funny, guys, is this is probably the one when you first start searching about EMA strategies. I mean, this is probably the one that you find the most of the 9, the 21. What's up, J Love? How are you? Getting wrecked tonight is what's happening. Getting absolutely wrecked. The strategy not so good. Use the 50, the 100, and the 200. I think those are obviously going to slow it down and give you far less entry signals. The whole premise of this was to try and get a lot of trades in. But even with having the higher frequency and those lower EMAs, it has not. We've really only been getting 2 trades per stream, so it's not giving as many trades as I would have liked to have seen. We're on the 1 minute. All right, that's a full stop out, guys. Strat has 2 losses tonight, down $336 on 2 micros. DMN, how the strategy performing? I mean, it had battled back to break even on this account, but now it's down $460. So roughly half of the drawdown on the account is what we're looking at. So not very good. Not very good. I mean, it's batting about 50%. What's up, Mr. Games Paradise? How are you? All right, we are probably going down. Oh, let me get this order out of here. I would imagine this looks like a 610 looks like a logical area for this to go. Minimum. So my day trading, yeah, I only trade futures. I started out like learning on options, but it just became really confusing really fast for me. I'm just not that smart. I'm just not that smart. Paying attention to all the Greeks and everything was throwing me off. Once I found futures, it's just so much easier. So much more simple. Going to, oh, my key level from today, J Love? Yeah. I'm smart in my own way. I don't know. I just try to simplify everything. Make it as simple as possible. Trading's hard enough. And because I can't process a ton of information or data like rapidly like some of you can, my recall isn't that great. I had to find a strategy that was going to that I was going to easily be able to recognize and replicate, if that makes sense. Oh, nice, Doug. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, don't rush it. Get that thing done. What's up, son of Wall Street? How are ya? RTV, I've basically, well, I mean, I drew it out prior. But I'm looking for bear flag, bull flag setups in its most simple and basic form. around these levels. So I'm looking for break and retests, right? Same thing to the top side. And looking for exhaustion and absorption over here on the DOM surface. In its most basic form. It's a pattern that happens over and over and over on the charts. Right? Even right here. It happens all the time. You got the break. You got the retest. You got the long. Same thing to the downside. Like right now, because we got the... Wow, that, I don't know what happened there. Let's go a little smaller on the lines. Right now, you've got a break. If we get the retest and it holds below, I would be looking for a short. Entry would be right here. Stop would be above the level. This level is a little messy, so I don't know that I would execute here, but that's the idea of the trade. And that's my strategy. What's up, Autumn? How are you, Autumn 9? Yeah, we'll see if we can get that, see if that retest happens there. I mean, obviously, this strat is going to be scrapped. I probably have one more trade in it. I might try the opposite tonight and see if we can catch a long on the crossover from down here. I know price is below the 50. But I think if we can get that crossover, we could see a little bit more upside. Yeah, RTV, exactly. It's simple. It's easy. You can spot it. And it's effective. It works. Yeah, Adam. I mean, this thing, it just does not, it doesn't perform well in ranges at all. It's definitely more, I think if you were in like a good trendy market, it might perform okay. But anytime you have some range, this is obviously going to fail. But that's the whole point in doing this, right? It wasn't necessarily to pass it, to pass this account. It was just to test it out. See if it's prop firm friendly. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm out the cost of the evaluation. That's it. All right, we got... Let me go close these blinds real quick, guys. All right. All we had to do is hand out the trades. If there's one thing I've learned about the internet, it's that everybody's a market genius. Everybody knows exactly what's going to happen. I'll be the first to admit that I don't know exactly what's going to happen. That's the difficult part about streaming, though, guys. I'll 100% admit that, right? Is you have everybody saying this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and it clouds your judgment. Oh, thank you. So, like, it definitely is a lot of noise when you're streaming. So, if any of you are thinking about starting streaming and trading, just be prepared for that. That it is a lot more difficult. You're introducing a lot of new elements into trading. So just be prepared for that if you're thinking about starting. Time for a long entry? Oh, I don't know. This is pretty heavy. This is pretty heavy. There's a lot of orders resting down to the downside at this point. There's not a lot as much to the top side anymore. Wes, in that case, I am better. I know exactly what the market's going to do. Don't listen to the voices. Yeah, a lot of times you do have to tune it out, right? A lot of times you do. What's up, SSJ? How are you? Well, the strategy has not done well. The charts have not been kind to the strategy tonight whatsoever. Oh, Nims, yes, you're the noisiest of them all, Nims. You are the noisiest of them all, Nims. What's up, Shrig? How are ya? Nerdmaster, honestly, all my analysis is done on the higher time frames, right? All my analysis is 30 minutes and above. All of it. So you can kind of see how I plot my levels. I'm looking for swing highs, higher time frame swing highs, swing lows. So right now I would be looking for price to hopefully work its way back down into 610. You know, work its way back down into those Monday lows and see what happens there. See if we scoop up some buyers for another leg up. Or if that fails, I would be looking for probably a little more continued downside. The last two Asia sessions have been heavy sells. London has been a heavy sell. So I would be anticipating that probably doesn't happen tonight. You probably get a little bit of sideways unless we have some crazy news event. I don't know. I don't know if it does. At one point, it hit some consecutive winning trades. Here, we'll try something. We'll try the opposite here. We'll try the long from... If we can get this crossover, I'll try the long. And we'll see. The account's not dead yet. It's not dead yet. Minimum's like, I don't either. I don't know what the market's going to do, but I can guess. Yeah, I know this would actually be the opposite here. Like, this would be the opposite of the strategy. This would be the inverse of the strategy. What's up, Danny? How are you? Tonight, not so much. RTH, I made $600 on one trade and called it a day. Missed out on a massive short side position. Market came back and took out my trailing stop, unfortunately. Diamond, I'm in the low 70 percentile as far as my winning rate goes. But risk to reward, because I'm a levels trader, it varies so much. I would say on average, it's probably like 3 to 1, 4 to 1, somewhere around in there. You know, the reason I draw my boxes the way that I do, these levels the way that I do, is because that defines my risk. So I'm generally only risking anywhere from 20 to 25 points on the Nasdaq. And you can see if I'm targeting level to level, I'm targeting much more than that. So sometimes there's 200 points in between my levels. So it varies. It's never a set risk to reward. The risk is always defined, but the reward changes. It varies. Sometimes it's 2 to 1. Sometimes it's 3 to 1. Sometimes it's 8 to 1. Yeah, minimum on I don't trade the 1 minute normally. 5 minutes what I execute on, but all my analysis is done on the higher time frames. It's just not going to give an entry. Not with this strat. No entry here. Riley, so I risked 20 to 25 points on NQ. Oh, nice, Patriots. SSJ, the red is the 50. The red is the 50 EMA. All right, we're going to try to take the inverse here if we can get a pullback. Don't know that we get that, but we're going to try to take the inverse. What's up, Martin? Try the picking up the falling knife strategy. Miko, so if you're a one mini contract, 25 points is $500. So if that's too much, I would recommend obviously just sizing down. You know, in this volatility, I've been trading micro contracts, even myself. I've been trading micro contracts. Like, I haven't placed a mini trade in a little while. Oh, you know what? For some reason, when I'm on, I wasn't ignoring you, Martin. I don't know what's going on. You know how when you're streaming, it shows top chat and doesn't always show the full live chat? Okay, well, this is... This is running away quickly. I don't think it's going to get us in, guys. I don't think it's going to get us in, or if it does, it's going to be another L. It'll be the one time that the strategy would have worked out. And instead I try the inverse. All right, guys, after this trade, we're going to do that giveaway. So just hang tight. Oh, Martin, yeah, that's true. We could try a coin flip strat. We could definitely try a coin flip strat. Okay, this is gone. I don't even want this anymore. It's gone. Maybe I'm just targeting too much. Right? Maybe I need to tighten the risk. Because, I mean, you're clearly getting bounces off of the EMAs. But price is just reversing, or it's accelerating away without the retest. So maybe I have to adjust a little bit. Yeah, Martin, I think tomorrow night. J-Love, I tried to get the long. It never got me. It never got to me. See, these EMAs don't close until the candle closes. In other words, this blue line was not there when it tapped. Does that make sense? Like, it was actually a little bit lower than that. And then as this candle closed, it pulled it up when price was up here. Yeah, Pickles. It's Asia session's been crazy this entire week. This entire week. SSJ, no. I'll tell you exactly how to register for or enter into the giveaway. I'll tell all you guys how to do it. We will know. You will know. Everybody will know how to do it. I'm not going to keep it a secret. Yeah, I think so. I think I can change that. Oh, it is on tick. It is on tick. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to miss some trades. This is brutal, guys. Like, you pretty much just have to scalp. Oh, never mind. It doesn't look like it viewing through the phone. Yeah. It's just price is moving so fast that when it's running the calculation, the line is actually moving a few points, you know, each 1 minute candle. So, I mean, technically this is a long entry here, according to the strat, but it's looking like a short to me in my head. Right? Does that make sense? I tell you what, guys, long or short? Long or short? You let me know. Short? Everybody saying short? All right, we're short. I probably should have done the opposite of what you guys said. I probably should have done the opposite. Four legs, you're short from 24,711. Nice. Yeah, that 710 entry, anywhere around there is probably ideal for the short side, because obviously anything above that is probably going to be back up towards 750-ish, 760, somewhere around in there. Ahmed's like, believe in us. It definitely needs to smack down here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it gets aggressive. I like that 610 area. I mean, that's the Monday lows. I do like price to get there. In fact, we'll just target new lows here on this move on this first contract, and then we'll let the second contract run a little bit. And I'll just trail it. Oh man, it's like take the profit. Now we'll see if we can. We'll see if we can get it. I mean, it's looking like a good short position right now. Granted, it could snap back on me at any point in time. Prince, it's Quant Tower. This is Quant Tower trading platform. No, Brunex. I don't have VWAP on the charts at all right now. There's no VWAP. What you see are those are EMAs. The red is the 50, the white is the 21, and the blue is the 9. Okay, that's a failed sweep lower. Not a huge fan of that. The last thing I want to see is that W start to form here. Yeah, DM. It's just back and forth. Everything is just back and forth. I'm going to let it go because if you guys remember right, we have resistance here. We've got a couple strong sell side actions happening. So I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to let it go. Because right now that this trade is actually within my normal strategy, to tell you the truth. I mean, we've got the break, we've got the retest, we've got the hold below. I would technically be short targeting like 610. Monday's lows down here right now. This strategy needs to watch my stream for a few weeks. Yeah, Brunex. Yeah, we're looking at Nasdaq. Sorry for you guys out there on the shorts feed. Feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience. That's where most people are hanging out at. We've got about 170 people in the stream right now. Come on, flush it out, Naz. What's up, Rysel? How are you? I teach you patience. Back off. Yeah, if there's one thing that I am, it's definitely patient. I will wait for hours for that one good setup. Man, price is jumpy. All right, Martin. DM, I've gone whole days without catching a single trade. I've sat through entire days without catching a single trade. Just never saw anything that I liked, and I just didn't take the trade. Okay, this is getting a little out of hand. You hope your banter doesn't come off as crass. Mostly just how you see it in a bit of tongue-in-cheek. Oh, no, you're fine, Adam. You're fine. On the massive sell-off on gold earlier? No. It looks like a massive pump. Way earlier, he says. Okay, no, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. We might just go sideways throughout the Asia session tonight, guys. It's not looking like... It's not looking like either side has made up their mind. You just went long, so do you know the short should play now? I don't know. I mean, these EMAs are starting to flatten out quite a bit, so there could be a little bit of upside here. Neither side wants it. Neither side wants it. Adam, I mean currently. Currently, this is sideways. This is sideways. How many times have we traded 680? You know, like, this is sideways. Trade C, very good. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. What's up, Gia? How are you? All right, guys. I'm going to let this trade play out the way that it's going. But we're going to... Mason, if you could. Mason, you here? Mason, if you could, go ahead and open that registry. We're going to give it 5 minutes for you guys to get entered. Exclamation point marbles. You only have 5 minutes to get entered. So exclamation point marbles to enter into the giveaway. Or enter into the marbles race for the giveaway. Let me make sure everything's working. All right, tickets are printing. All right, start the clock, 5 minutes. Guys, go ahead and enter. Once again, this is for a 50K Take Profit Trader account. I'll be back in just a second. Oh, I see the market tried to go up and then got immediately smacked. All right. All right, guys, still got a couple minutes to register. Exclamation point marbles. We'll enter you into that drawing for the 50K Take Profit Trader account. Looks like everybody's getting their entries in. Obviously, Mason, I'll tell you when to cut it off. They got a couple minutes still. When we do cut it off, though, there will be no more entries, so make sure that you get in. Ooh, chat. You might have chosen right. All right, there's no reason to let this come back on me at this point at all. So I'm going to start trailing. Anything above 650, I'll be out. All right, we're out of that trade. That is a winning trade. $120. All right, we got about a minute left for the entry guy. So make sure you got your entry in, exclamation point marbles, to enter into the marbles race. Yeah, that short worked out fine. It looked like when I stepped away, the market pumped and then immediately retraced. Nice call, guys. Nice call. Tick, it's a boring market. Yeah, the sideways, it's just random. It's just random. You just get random spikes here and there. Two minis would have been better. Two minis would have been... Let's see, where was I short from? 77, and where did this get up to? I mean, that would have been over $1,000. That would have been the account gone. Two minis. All right, guys. We're going to close the entries in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Mason, go ahead and shut it down. No more entries into the marbles race. All right, as soon as Mason gets this all set up on his end, we will go ahead and do that giveaway. Man, maybe I should have let this breathe. I know ICT traders were probably like yelling at me to not do it because of this at the time, right? I know what they were seeing. I'm not an ICT trader, but I know what they were seeing. Yeah, that was a good trade. That was a good trade. Took a little heat. Took about 30 points of heat. All right, Mason. He has got the map up now. I'm going to go ahead and bring that map over, guys. Let me make sure that we are... don't understand. Give me a second. Getting everything all set up for you. All right. All right, guys, you guys know the deal. The more times you press 1, the faster your marble goes. Obviously, the winner of this race is going to win a 50K Take Profit Trader account this evening. You will need to stick around in order to claim your prize. You will need to message me, and I'll need to get some details from you because Take Profit Trader doesn't give away codes. They require us to give them your account information. So if you end up winning, stick around, and I'll have to grab some information from you. But good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you are ready to start the race, feel free. All right, and we are off. Oh, Mason, you got to turn. The amount of names there is outrageous. All right, here comes some marbles out of the chute finally. So we got Supersonic out to the lead. Followed closely by Desiree. Profit Factor in a close third. Desiree taking off, hitting the jump early. It's just the 3, but you guys know how this goes. Those obstacles come up and they block you really quick, so everything can change rapidly. So if you don't see your marble can show up at any point. Desiree still holding on to that lead. Supersonic still in second. Salt Farm Kids. Man, Desiree is taking off here. We're going to see. Can she hold the lead is the question. I see P-Long there. This is where things get interesting, guys. This is where it gets interesting. Can you get through clean is the question. P-Long takes the lead. Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Supersonic. Supersonic and Desiree down the home stretch. Oh, Supersonic. Supersonic. I could see him slamming his desk right now. Like, come on. Desiree coming up. Oh, it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight. Oh! At the last minute, Laugh at Life comes flying out of nowhere to win it right at the buzzer. Right at the finish line. Laugh at Life. You are the winner of the 50K Take Profit Trader account. Oh my goodness, I have not seen that yet, guys. I have not seen the surge at the very end like that. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, that was clutch. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Laugh at Life. Laugh at Life, are you here? I know, use the speed boosters. That was crazy. Laugh at Life, if you're here, say something in the chat. We'll give him about a minute to respond in the chat. Okay, I see you, Laugh at Life. Laugh at Life, are you on Discord? Yeah, that was crazy, Laugh at Life. I've never seen the speed boosters like that right at the end of the race. You literally stole it right out from the other two. All right. If you're on Discord, Laugh at Life, let me know, because that's going to be the easiest way to communicate privately. Yeah, that was wild. That was crazy, guys. You can see where you all finished in the race. The ones that say DNF fell off the map. Yeah, I see him. I see him. You're not on Discord? All right, Laugh at Life. Do me a favor. There's an email address on my YouTube channel. It's WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail. Will you shoot me an email at that email address? Because we gotta grab some information from you. Lit, you were never in the race? Oh, there you are. You fell off the map. That's what happened. That is what happened, Lit. Any of the DNFs got knocked off by other marbles. Oh, you mean you were DNF? Okay, I got you. I got you. Well, congratulations, Laugh at Life. We're going to grab some information from you. I will stay on stream until you until I see that email. Let me check the email here quick. Yeah, the marbles race is great, guys. That thing is great. That is definitely the way to do giveaways, for sure. Without a doubt. SSJ, was your first time being a part of one of these? Yeah, they're fun. The first trial run that we had on those was a disaster, an absolute disaster. MSG, what's that called? The marbles race? It's just called marbles, is what it's called. Chris, you think Guess the Number was better? The problem with anything that we did through Nightbot is a lot of bots were able to get in, but B, Nightbot was really bad about recognizing who had right. Like, there was one night where someone actually guessed the right number. Nightbot didn't recognize it and gave the win to somebody else. So when we have issues like that, we kind of we need it to be fair, right? It has to be random. It can't look shady like that. We made it right by the person who guessed. We made it right. We gave another account away, but yeah, we just don't want that kind of stuff happening. Sam, you think your entry didn't go through? All right, let me check my email here quick. Laugh at Life, like I said, make sure that you email us. WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail. Yeah, I think the race is good. CCAA, no entry for you either? You should have. Everybody should have been entered. Moose race next time. No, we're not going to do the same thing that every other trading stream does. Oh, don't worry, guys. Any of you guys who didn't win, I never win anything either. I'm right there with you. Laugh at Life. It's WesleyEmeraldGate, no spaces, all lowercase, at Gmail. At gmail.com. Mason, could you type in the email address in the chat for me so that Laugh at Life can see that? Okay, the goose race. I know that every other trading streamer does the exact same thing. They had, well, they don't do the marbles race, but they all like copycat each other, where they all do either a moose race, a duck race, a goose, like a goose race, a horse race. Oh, there would have been full target right there for target 1. Would have had to watch price come all the way back to my entry, though. The 1 mini can gain 10K overnight. You think it's going to go down 500 points? Sorry, guys. I'm still just waiting to see when Laugh at Life sends that email. So I'm a little distracted right now. Honestly, okay, so higher time frame wise, let's take a look at this. Actually, we can just go to the daily. We're below prior week low, right? We've got a previous swing all-time high sitting here at 24,068.50. We've got the daily 200 SMA sitting at 24,275. Both of those seem like good targets to the downside right now. I honestly like this 23.8 right here. I like this area if we do start getting extremely heavy to be the next tested area. But we also have these relative equal all-time highs sitting here. Down here at 22,380, 390 roughly. I feel like that would be the next overall like swing position target to the downside if we do start seeing a lot of downside. So higher time frame wise, that's kind of what I'm looking at on a daily chart. Obviously, we have some levels and stuff that we'd have to get through in order to get all the way down there. But if the market does want to start trending to the downside, those are some levels that you'll want to keep an eye on. All right. Testing IBH from New York session today now, sitting right here in the 60s. I have a feeling tonight might just be some range. I don't know that we're going to get that heavy sell. I think, yes, Monday's lows get traded at some point down here around 610. But I don't know that we're going to get aggressive enough to really start selling heavy, in my opinion. Could be wrong. But that's kind of what I'm feeling right now, is that this is the make or break it line. Oh, no, Mr. Games Paradise. Yeah, the giveaway already happened. Chris, yes, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. We ended up missing a stream this week because my internet was out, so I'm going to make up for it. Going to stream tomorrow, going to stream Thursday. Laugh at Life, you still here? Did you get that email? You're going to pray for me? Rotund, do I find streaming in a thong helps my entries? Price is just so jumpy and random. Very, very difficult trading. Guys, those of you that have been trading for a while, do you agree with me that this is some of the most difficult trading conditions that you've seen? I mean, I've been trading for nearly 5 years. It'll be 5 years in May. Jack, red candle stream. Oh, red is done streaming for the foreseeable future. Yeah, it's very, very difficult. Kababooey. You know as much as anybody else? I don't. You know more than me. SSJ, but it's been this way for the last 6 months. Even prior to that, there's always war going on, guys. Like there's somewhere in the world, there's always a war being fought. And especially in the Middle East. I mean, there's been wars being fought in the Middle East since history has been being recorded. You know, there's always some sort of conflict. Minimum. The XP, I'm not sure how well it works, but the XP is like for the people who type in the chat the most. People who are most engaged with the channel. That's what the XP represents. All right, there we go. I got you, Laugh at Life. We will shoot you an email back here shortly. Mason, if you're still paying attention, if you could send him a response for me. A responding email and grab that information that we need for the account giveaway. Congratulations again, Laugh at Life. Guys, I'm probably going to call it there for tonight. We've been live for 2.5 hours now. I'll be live again tomorrow night. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Guys, if you're trading this, trade safe. Stay patient. Size down. No reason to blow accounts in this, right? Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Peace.